And with our exhalation, release anything and everything that does not match all that is sacred. Just bless and release, let that go. Once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And this time, with our exhalation, release all that does not match, all that is holy. Just allow yourself to return to your normal breathing pattern. And how good it is to be reminded that all that is divine, all that is sacred, and all that is holy is always nearer to us in our breathing and closer to us in our hands and feet. And this unconditional love of pure spirit allows for each of us to be supplied, maintained, sustained with all that is needed for our soul at this very moment on our evolution and our journey. And so I invite us to consider allowing it to have even more of its full sway in, through, and as our very life and being, in, through our very health and wholeness, in through our every lives, in through our every abundance, wealth, joy, in through our every happiness, in through every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of our beingness. See where this leads you in the stillness. Noting your willingness to allow for spirit to have even more sway, even more room to grow by your permission, by your free will, by your allowing it for your highest and best good to reveal itself to you in each and every single category that comes to your mind's attention. We rest in this peace and knowing. Right where you are, God is. Right where you are, Spirit lives. And if your mind should wander, you can just remind yourself, right where I am, God is. Right where I am, Spirit lives. All is well. How much divine health and wholeness are you willing to allow for yourself this day? How much abundance, wealth, source and supply will you be willing to receive? It is yours. How much will you claim? How much joy and healing will you allow? How much goodness and grace will you permit? How much of your divine wisdom and intuition will you acknowledge? How much of your divine goodness can you embrace? Inviting you again to exhale out 3 or 4 times in a row any remnants of all lower frequencies and vibrations. Any remnants, see them pass with ease and with grace, never again to surface and reappear. Every remnant completely gone. If it no longer serves for your highest and best good, bless and release. Bless and release. Bless and release. And with this next divine, sacred, and holy breath, just allow for the heart space to fill with gratitude. Gratitude, thanksgiving, and praise. Let it infuse yourself and every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of your being. Gratitude, thanksgiving, and praise for this time of stillness and remembering the I am that I am. And allow for all blessings and healings and transformation and revelation to continue. It must, by your willingness to be more of your divine nature, your divine self. Now inviting you to bring your awareness and attention back to the physical form, the body temple completely. You may want to gently tap the fingertips together. You may want to be sure you can feel the chair support you. You can tap the toes or feet to the ground. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow for the outer eyes to open, becoming aware of the temperature, the sanctuary, one another. And how grateful I am to each of you for being present, for those who watch remotely, knowing that we've created a frequency now so that anyone who enters the sanctuary may receive this healing vibration, may receive a demonstration, an insight, a wisdom, a revelation by the energy that's in this room that you've infused. So I'm grateful to each of you individually and to all of us collectively. This concludes the meditation portion of today's service. Namaste.
Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the physical world. Take a look at the person next to you and say, God loves you and I love you too. And feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. From every walk of life, for every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. And feel the love in the sanctuary. And lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. Well, everybody get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet, I mean it. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Hey, yeah, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 I hear ya. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Once again, a beautiful good morning.
Yay! Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our spiritual center here in Redlands, California. Yay! Thank you to everyone joining us in our beautiful sanctuary, and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Holly, and I always cry. My name is Holly, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. Yay! We are a new thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. Yay! If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. Hi! Turn around and say hi! We are delighted to have you with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your phones. Thank you.
Holly, Holly. So on your program, you'll notice that this is the place where we do what's called centering music. That may be something you're familiar with, and maybe not. It's just a time to be quiet and listen to any kind of small inner voice that might be coming to you. Let the music help you with that. Close your eyes if you like, or not, whatever suits you. As I give, so will I receive. As I think, so will I believe. Things can seem so difficult and heavy on my mind. In that divine discontent, dig down deep and find from within and to the stars above. As I love, so will I be loved. Glow in the perfection, feel the sweet connection, and grow in the perfection. Oh, the sweet connection. From within and to the stars above. As I love, so will
So I invite us to take in this divine, sacred, and holy breath together. Let's just breathe that in. Consecrating every breath we take as divine, sacred, and holy. Let's release anything that does not match all that is divine with our exhalation. Just let it go. Once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And this time, exhale anything that does not match all that is sacred. Just let it go through our exhalation, through the soles of our feet, through the pores of our skin. And again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And this time with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is holy. Anything and everything that no longer serves you for your highest and best good, I invite you to bless and release it and not take it with you any longer. It need not burden or weigh us down in any manner, in any way. And once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath individually and collectively as spiritual community. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, how good it is to be reminded that this power, this presence, this love, this grace that created each of us whole, complete, and perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting, is here and now in this place. It's in this space. It's in me. It is in you. It is right where you are. It is in your wholeness. It is in your fullness. Just declare, right where I am, God is. Right where I am, God is. Right where I am, Spirit lives. Right where I am, Spirit lives. Right where I am, divine intelligence dwells. Whatever feels right to you. Right where I am, the goodness, grace, and mercy of the intelligence of the universe is at hand. So I want us to rest in this field of gratitude and plenitude, this field of thanksgiving, this field of oneness, knowing that all of this is nearer to us than our hands and feet and closer to us than our very breathing. It is right where I am and in this field of unification, of unity, of oneness. And then now we just celebrate this day that we have joined together. I bless all the speakers. I bless the readings, the prayers, the music. I call forth for healing, the highest healing, divine healing. I call forth for divine insight and revelation. I call forth for miracles, for in the spirit world, miracles are ordinary. And I'm calling them forth this day. And inviting us now, as we always do, to hold and release the words of anybody we're holding in our minds for prayer. We first start with our own names. Brother Mark, say your own names out loud if you're willing. And now anybody that we're holding in our field of awareness about prayer. Judy, Judith, Vladimir, Oksana, Flora, all the great sinners, Ed, all my parents, my brothers and sisters. Yes, just let the names keep coming out. See them as Spirit created them, whole, complete, and perfect, despite any other appearance. It's only wholeness, perfection, grace. See all situations covered with mercy, with the peace that passes human understanding. And I invite us now to take that peace within ourselves, and then we're going to take it throughout the world together. So let's access that place of peace within ourselves. We breathe it in. Where I as a human may not see a way or know a way, I call forth for the Spirit, divine intelligence itself, creator of all and all as all, to make a way, make all the crooked pathways straight. See humanitarian aid reach those in most critical need. Literally people starving, literally people shooting at aid convoys in this world in 2024. I call for all areas in conflict to be at peace. I call forth for all world leaders to change policy positions and minds toward peace, everlasting peace, equal to spiritual peace, with no explanation required, none needed. Let's hold that together in our mind's eye and let it just burst through the sanctuary. The doors are still open. You can go through the ceilings, go through wherever you're comfortable with this energetic field where two or more are gathered at peace. Peace to be made manifest on earth right here and right now. Rest on this rock of truth, of knowing that peace shall prevail, is prevailing right here and right now. Feel the energetic of accomplished peace right here and right now in our hearts and our minds and our conscious awareness. Let it be the highest vibration that takes into it all the lower frequencies and vibrations. We continue to bless our sister centers in Ukraine. See every city, village, and town, border to border, north to south, east and west, just with a hermetically sealed peace shield. Just help me in seeing this. Impenetrable. And see the same idea of peace in every area and struggle, conflict, and strife. From the areas in Sudan, Armenia, the Gaza Strip, Palestine, Israel, Middle East. Spirit knows. See the pathways made straight now. See the energetic glow and grow. I call forth for Spirit to make a way where I as a human may not be able to see or know the way. And I trust in this. I allow right here and right now for my heart to fill with gratitude, gratitude for the word spoken, gratitude for all the answered prayer now that's on everyone's heart. And I can feel that we've all done an amazing job this day of anchoring an incredible prayer. And I release my word and your words and all of our words to the law of life, indeed knowing it is complete, knowing it is done. And now my only role is to rest in the knowing and in the energetic frequency of the completed prayer, so it can be made manifest immediately with no delay, right here, right now. With a grateful heart, will you join me in this? And together we say, and so it is. And so I'd like you to take a look at the image, if it's still on the screen. This is by David B. in the back. Just wave, David B. This is, to me, what it looks like when we pray. Guess where this image was taken, where David B. took this image? Congregation Emmanuel up on Ford Street. When we were there for the beginning, remember the Thanksgiving program that we did there? Our center did the invocation there. And I always knew it looked like this, as a beacon of light, right? And that's from the outside, right? David had taken that night. Isn't that amazing? So it's an original image by David B. if you want to see what it looks like when we pray together. Thank you so much for capturing that. And now Holly, our board member, vice president, and board secretary, is coming up for the reading of the day.
Yeah. Ah, oh, I'm going to cry again. Oops, sorry. Finding strength in every turn. Life unfolds in ways we often don't expect. You're discovering new dimensions of your own heart and courage. This journey, as unpredictable as it may be, is yours to live and yours to cherish. Keep walking. This was by Rivers in the Ocean in Facebook. If you don't take moments to recognize and appreciate the beauty in your life, you will often forget how beautiful your life really is. In order to fully enjoy relationships, moments, seasons, and experiences, you must take time to acknowledge that they exist. Think about why you love the people you love and what you love about yourself. Think about what you're grateful for in your career and reflect on how far you've come. Think about all the little things in your life that give you joy. It is so important to stop, reflect, and express gratitude. It reminds us of all the good that surrounds us. By doing this, we continually realize how beautiful our life really is. And this is by Desjardins. Thank you. Yeah.
So Holly asked us to reflect, so let's do that.
Why do you love the people you love? Why do you love the people you love? Why do you love the people you love? What do you love about yourself? What do you love about yourself? What do you love about yourself? What are you grateful about? What are you grateful about? What are you grateful about? Think about all the things in your life that give you joy. Think about all the things in your life that give you joy. Think about all the things in your life that give you joy. By Katie Kamara. Pause and look back at the distance you've traveled, the mountains you've scaled, the valleys you've crossed. Look closely at how you've risen from disappointment's ashes, how you turned life's sharp edges into lessons, transforming your trials into fuel for growth. You've made a sanctuary out of your own courage, sheltering your dreams when the winds of doubt tried to tear them down. You're not the same person you were when you started. You are stronger, wiser, and more compassionate toward yourself. You've always reached for the light, even when the darkness seemed endless, making small yet powerful changes in the shadows of uncertainty. You chose to believe in better, to become better. Now gently peel back those layers of self-doubt that cling to your heart like fog on a winter morning. Let them dissolve in the light of your truth. You've grown in ways you've never imagined, expanded, evolved, and become something more luminous with each challenge you faced. There's a power within you that refuses to give up, a relentless spirit that thrives on hope, embraces the new appreciation for yourself, the person you are today, and all the versions of you that fought to get here. Be proud, not just of your victories, but of your persistence, of your willingness to keep going, to keep believing in the magic of your own becoming. Know that you have the strength to overcome your doubts and the courage to overcome your fears. You are not defined by the battles you fought, but by the grace you carried yourself through. So remind yourself of this unshakable truth. You are capable of more than you ever thought possible. And in this very moment, you are exactly who you need to be. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for going through the experiential of gratitude. And now, I hate to spoil it with any words. I can feel you. Can you feel each other? Isn't it magnificent? So thank you, Al. That is just so beautiful. That's an original composition, right? Mm-hmm. Sure. Thank you. We'll do it again. So it's, to me, I thought gratitude has been spoken about so many times, but I'm not sure how many times we're able to be in gratitude in a feeling exercise, like experiential. So I want to thank you all for doing that with us. Of course, not rehearsed in the slightest. Isn't that amazing that it could just be like that? And we just talked about it, and that's it. And Spirit led the way. So if you received a blessing from any of that, that's the goal of today. So gratitude, we're about to celebrate, right? Whether we want to celebrate or not, we weren't asked. We're going to be forced to celebrate, some of us, and do what we need to do to get through all the functions and parties. So the best way that I could say to do that is by being real with ourselves, right? We found the thing, we were reflecting a little bit today about what are we proud of within ourselves? Did you guys feel something for yourself? That's the energy that I want you to take with you wherever we go. And when we had enough of a place, we can just walk out of the place. We can say, thank you for having me in this place. If you don't feel welcome in the place, and if there may be another place to go. If anybody's looking for a place to go, ask. If you don't want to be on your own, don't be alone, right? Ask. And to me, gratitude, and of course I always ask Alexa, and she didn't have very, very many things to say about gratitude. I always ask Alexa, because I thought I missed something. And she just said it's just a quality, a feeling that expresses appreciation and thankfulness. I'm like, that's boring, Alexa. So I went to the Science of Mind text, Holmes, and on page 636, this is what's there. There's something in Thanksgiving that carries us beyond the field of doubt into one of faith and acceptance. Gratitude is the power which attracts and magnifies the potential of life. I'm going to repeat the last part because I want us to really get that. Did everybody got it the first time? Okay, let's do it a second time. Gratitude is the power which attracts and magnifies the potential of life. And that really meant a lot. It really meant a lot to me because sometimes we just have to start where we're at, right? Sometimes, at least for me in the past, I think if I had this relationship, if I had this house, if I was driving this car, if I was in this job, if I was making this much money, if I had this much in the bank, if I didn't do X, Y, Z, maybe would I be higher up here? Where could I be if I didn't make these choices back, many, many years ago? Where would I be today? Would I be here? Would I be here? Would I be here? And never really finding the comfort and the solace in where I am. And I want to just thank all of you, because in the 10 years that we've been together here, it's really taught me to just embrace where we are. There's nobody coming to save us. Right? When we're watching all the movies coming up, there's nobody on a white horse or coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We have to choose ourselves. We have to put the oxygen mask on first to be of any use to anybody around us. We have to choose to be in the lifeboat exercise, which I did not choose on a certain spiritual weekend where I was so mad because I was already gone from the exercise because I didn't choose myself. We are the ones that we have to save ourselves. So I will say this though, in all the Lifetime movies you'll see, if you watch the last 5 minutes, you can get the whole 2 hours. And they do kiss normally in the last 1 minute, right? And that's how we could create our life if we want our life to be like that. So do you guys catch the idea to embrace where we are today? Are you willing to do that? So, yeah, I have a couple people that are. There's a couple more people in the back. So even with all, like if it just seems like all my words are spoiling all that already happened. You're amazing. Just say, I'm amazing. Are you? Say it again. And you can say it in 3 words or just 2. I'm amazing or I am amazing. The I am words for the newer people are, we have to be really mindful of what we say after them, right? Because we're activating the truth of our divine essence. Let's do it again. I am amazing. I'm amazing. Yeah. And there's this bracelet that I saw in ads, and it says, it has a cuss word in it, and I love it. It's something, it was it said, remember who the I am. And I saw, that's right, like it was on Facebook, and I'm like, how do they have that on there? And I loved it because it would be a perfect reminder of you're the divine, right? Like, let's not mess around with that. Because there's going to be things that challenge us. And can you still feel amazing despite all the loss and all the grief and all the sadness and all the despair and all the world news? Oh my gosh. We talked about that. I'm not going to go there today. Can we still choose gratitude? Can we still choose joy? Can we still choose grace? Okay, I feel that. I feel that. And then we just become more mindful, right? To me, a lot about gratitude is we're not living our life for someone else's approval. If we are, then we can rethink that right now, because some of us still go to places and they still think that after all these years, I'm going to be different. I'm not going to be different. I'm still going to be me. And if you didn't like it, I can go. Right? I don't even want a to-go box. So some of us are going to be facing these ideas, and we can make choices too to not go. We can make choices to go and limit the time. We can make other calls to people. I don't want you to be alone if you're lonely. If you're lonely, hear my voice. Why be alone? There's many people that would welcome you to a table. And if you want to be at a table, it's up to us to save ourselves this Thanksgiving season and this whole holiday season and Festival of Lights coming after that. Just say to somebody, I want to go with you. Or do you have a place I can go? Or do you have whatever it is, create something. We don't need to suffer. We also don't get extra credit for suffering. And there was a quote, but I didn't like the way the pronouns were in it, but it said something to the effect of, like, we don't really need to thank God or thank Spirit because they don't really care. And I don't want you to take that the wrong way, especially for the new people. It means that the Spirit that we are, the one that's eternal, right? The one that's created whole, complete, and perfect with nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting, that is the land of the I am. That is our spiritual core and our essence. It's the truth of who we are. And there's nothing that we can do to our humanness that Spirit wouldn't, forgive, and we wouldn't be any less of Spirit even after we did whatever that thing is. Does that make sense? So I want us to just embrace with gratitude more and more of the beauty that each of us is. So from Myrtle Fillmore, How to Let God Help You. I'm going to go to another quote. Scott Aubrey, Spiritual Passages, then I'll come back. Gratitude is the awareness, the feeling that all is well. That doesn't mean we have to be thankful for all the crummy stuff going on. The scripture says in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, in everything give thanks, in everything, not for all things. We can sustain a grateful heart even when circumstances don't appear to warrant it. That is living in a state of grace, living in gratitude. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of what I was just trying to say less articulately than Scott Aubrey just did. From Emil Cady, Lessons in Truth. The act of thanksgiving carries the human mind far beyond the region of doubt into the clear atmosphere of faith, where all things are possible. Did you get it? So we build our faith. And then, now to Myrtle Fillmore, How to Let God Help You. Heaven and earth listen and respond to the soul that is quickened into praise and thanksgiving. Did everybody catch it? All right. So I'm just going to wrap up. David, did you find the link by chance for Ukraine? We're invited to join one of the centers in Ukraine for their Thanksgiving. We have to figure out, I think it's, the time will be in there, Central European time. But David's going to put the link somewhere, and if you want to take a picture with your cell phone, you can join in. What's that? Could you do it both ways? Yes. And this way, we can celebrate internationally for this Thanksgiving. Doesn't that sound good? Does anybody have anything on the heart that I should have touched on that I didn't about gratitude for today? Are you feeling grateful about your lives and yourselves? Are you feeling a little lighter than when you came in, I'm hoping? Good, because my intention is to surrender, like for the new people, we want to surrender all that no longer serves us, everything that's burdened us, everything that's made us feel less than. And then we can rise and we can allow, I think the most powerful thing we can do this entire season of lights is to allow for Spirit to have more of its full sway in, through, and as us. So sometimes we think we know everything that we need. I want to challenge all of us to allow for the gifts of the season to come from the light that's within, so that the light that within can have more room to operate. Because have you ever tried to save a show? If you have one of those things and it's already at 100%, it doesn't save your show, right? You have to empty it out so that more things can record. It's the same idea with Spirit. Spirit, if we're at 100% that we know what's best for us, how can Spirit operate within me? How can Spirit operate within you? So I'm suggesting that the gift that we give ourselves this day, not only through Thanksgiving, but the entire Festival of Lights and the whole rest of the year, is to be open and see what number pops up for you. See how much more you're willing to be receptive to Spirit to fully operate in, through, and as your very life. Can you take that with you this day? Let's do that together. You do? All right, hold on. We'll use the microphone. Say your name.
I'm Rosemary. And I just want to make a comment about gratitude and where that begins. And, it begins every day. And what I'm grateful for is a knowing that even the things that are not right, or I feel they're not right, or going well, or whatever, is knowing that the universe corrects itself. Mother Earth corrects itself. We're not in control anyways. So when we see difficulties, and we avoid them sometimes, and sometimes we cannot, know that whatever's to come is going to benefit yourself and others. It will. Maybe not today, but it will. Because the universe has been evolving, unfolding all this time without our input. And so you know, we mess it up with the way we think and the way we act and the way we perceive things. So I just want to share with you that maybe gratitude has hope for the future for all of us, right? And that even if we're not moving at the rate that we want to be, sometimes we have lessons to learn. And sometimes we have to wait for others to learn it so they can come to, so that the energy can be more forceful or more beneficial to all of us. Because we don't all grow at the same time. We don't understand the same thing. And so we wait for the universe to reveal itself.
Thank you for that, Rosemary. So the powerful lesson, the universe corrects itself. I love when you said that. And thank you for sharing that. So we can think of, if we're doing any drives, any long distance drives, there's an image that Eileen knows about too. It's somewhere up the coast. If you're going up northern, I think it is, right? Through Oxnard, Ventura, Santa Barbara. And think about some of the most magnificent trees exposed on the rocks and how after all the years of being battered, even some by the waves, they still can thrive. They still can grow. They still can flourish. And that's exactly the message that I want to have for us all this Thanksgiving. Oh, there's 2 more hands up in the back. Okay, David, can you come grab the microphone? And then Iris. And Al's making his way for the offertory. Thank you, Al.
I was thinking of some hashtags based on what you were just saying, and it kind of reminded me, like in the Jewish traditions of Passover, that they have an Elijah cup that's waiting for the spirit of Elijah. But in this season of Thanksgiving, I was thinking that your hashtag would be "Make Room for Spirit."
Okay. Make room for spirit.
Yes,
and I love hearing about the cup that you're speaking about.
Yes. So,
say that again. Can you take off so they can all hear you?
In Passover tradition, or I think mostly in Jewish Passover tradition, there's an Elijah cup that is, you fill the cup with wine, and the spirit of Elijah will bless you during the Passover season. But in this case, I was thinking that the hashtag would be, make room for spirit.
I love it.
And also choose grace and choose gratitude.
All right, we're going to make you editor today. Thank you, Iris. And then if anybody else has something that you want to throw in the room about gratitude, I would like to welcome that. And then we're going to go to the offertory.
Actually, we have a song first.
I have
Oh,
this
sorry, we have a song. Yes, thank you.
thoughts coming up, listening to Mark's talk and Rosemary, that we're thankful that we live, we exist. That's the message I got, because we're endowed with all the spiritual potentials. So we're thankful that we exist, we live. And with that, I would like to thank for whoever that comes to my life and left an impact on me. And taking Rosemary's comments about the universe correct itself. So whoever comes to my life made a wrongful impact or rightful impact or whatever impact, but made some impact on me, I'm grateful for that.
Thank you so much, Iris. That's beautiful.
And because our spiritual heritage trace back to eons. And those people who don't know me, those people who just exist, not right now, I'm thinking of Jesus Christ. He made a great impact on me and many other people, I believe. And whether it's you agree or not, they made impact. on me. Those people I'm thankful for. The cultural background, the civilization, where our thoughts come from, all the teachings, we're grateful for those teachings and those people who pass down the teachings that form my spiritual self, the courage, the courage and the strength to move on. So I'm grateful for that.
Thank you so much, Iris. Did anybody else have anything? Oh, one gentleman does up here, David, right here.
Hi, my name is Nelson. This is my second time here.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Holly. How are you doing? No, I was just thinking of also, there's a group, a very conservative group within Jewish community. I'm not going to mention the name, but anyway, one of their big things is also gratitude. And particularly, they believe in giving gratitude, even those things that are adversities that seem like, how could you be thankful for how can I be thankful for my cancer or whatever it might be, insert name here. I had a friend who recently, she has been dealing with lifelong health issues, and she recently came to this concept of gratitude. And she started thanking the Creator for what her problem was. And she's noticed now she's beginning to find a resolution to these issues that have been plaguing her throughout the year. So the concept of gratitude is certainly quite crucial, important, vital for the healing of the planet, I think. Anyway, that's it.
Thank you for sharing that. That's something that's very beautiful and very profound. There's a lot of people right now who needed to hear what you just said. So thank you for that.
Okay.
Yes? Can you say your first name for us, for everybody? It starts with a V.
Hi everyone, I'm Vedanti. I'm from India and I came here for my master's study and I'm pursuing and graduating behind back and just trusting going further forward. And since I've come here, I haven't even visited back home one single time. I'm so grateful for people who are coming in my life and holding on to me and I'm hanging on to them super tight. And it's just make my life so amazing that I'm sitting amongst all of you here and feel the spirit within me and cherishing every moment of my life here with all of you guys here.
Thank you, V.
I'm so happy.
You're such
Thank
a joy,
you.
honestly. Wherever you are, you're just a joy. You're energetic as joy.
Your soul is welcome here.
Yeah. Anybody else before we go? Al has a song that's beautiful called Thankful. And anybody else? Because I really appreciate you being willing to share as well. Holly, can you grab the mic?
I just want to say that I'm grateful for all of you and that we are a really special tribe, and I'm just incredibly happy that we're together, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, Holly. Can you pass the mic to Ed and see if he has anything that he's grateful about?
Nope, he said no.
Let's see. Pass it back on the very back. He made it here, and that's good.
Hi, I'm very grateful that all of you are here. That's what I'm grateful for.
All right. Jean, would you grab the mic?
Okay, I'm thankful, truly thankful for this center here. It helped me become the person I am. Before I got here, or met everybody here, I was sad. I missed Jean, but being here has taught me how just to love myself, the amazing person that I am. And then seeing this beautiful child here today reminded me of one of the things that I'm amazing at, and that's teaching, being connected to children, and the music. So
yes. Did the new family want to say anything before we close? About what you're grateful about? You can all speak if you want, or none.
Yeah, new to this congregation, first time here. I think really grateful to have a group of people that are willing to accept all and to allow all professions of faith or doubt to come together and have a community.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you for being here this day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, anybody else before we go to Al for thankful? The magnificent Al Yankee.
Or the one you got. Some days we forget to look around us. Some days we can't see the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we should give. So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all can still do more, so much to be thankful for. Look beyond ourselves, there's so much sorrow. It's way too late to say that I'll cry tomorrow. Each of us must find our truth. It's so long overdue. So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and every day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all can still do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Even with our differences, there is a place we're all connected. Each of us can find each other's light. So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though this world needs so much more, there's so much to be thankful for.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Al Yankee. Thank you so much, Al. You make every day special here. We appreciate you and love you so much. So the ushers are coming forth. It's our time for giving. I wanted to remind everybody that it's the same portal from which we give is the same portal from which we receive. So if you're able to stretch the giving, let's give a gift to this spiritual center, 70 plus years in Redlands. See if you can grow the gifts over the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks. See how you feel about that. And then for extra giving above your tithes in the acrylic box, those are going to go to our 2 sister centers in Ukraine. There's going to be, you'll hear about the concert coming up for that in December. And let's just say this tithe, let's just hold our tithes and our gifts and our offerings and bless them. And if you agree with the affirmation, then you'll repeat it. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world. And it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it perfectly is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. And thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing. And you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring. Bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
Now I invite the congregation, let's just outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. If you're watching remotely, you can click on whatever link David has in there to donate. See the tithes and the gifts and the offerings come in all week, and they do. Isn't that amazing? And so see them as sufficient to continue to grow, nourish. CRS Redlands is a spiritual idea in the mind of spirit and shall therefore be maintained, sustained. Correct? And see it magnify and grow and flourish. With a grateful heart, I let it be so and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. Thank you, everyone. And then I think Holly's coming up. Where's Holly? Or do you want to do the announcements, Ed? Or somebody? Rick? Ed's going to do it. Come on up. It's one of those things where you miss your cue. Okay, here he comes. Here comes Ed, the board president. Thank you, everybody. Stay after for fellowship time and snacks, too.
Okay. Good morning. So mark your calendars for the second Friday in December, the 13th at 6 p.m. for Gilman and Friends Holiday Concert and Ukraine fundraiser. Bring a potluck dish to share. If you have thoughts about signing up to become an official member for CRS Redlands, please let us know today or next Sunday so we can obtain your contact information. Our annual congregational meeting is the last Sunday in January on the 26th following service, and you are invited to rise up for the closing song as the ushers open the doors in the back of the double doors. Stay with us after service for potluck and fellowship time, and remember this week, enjoy your Thanksgiving wherever you may go. So let's all rise up.
Nice.
And enjoy our...
And grab your shakers.
Yes, grab your shakers.
I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Oh, why? But now I'm walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. Sound great? There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation's gone away. It's gone away. No more separation. Just an illusion anyway.